if I'm an adult and I have a high school senior messaging me this, I will most likely say yes. I'll talk to you for 10 minutes. I'll try to fill it in. 10 minutes is not that much time. Hi, this is Shelomo Solson, the host of the Teenage Impact Podcast, where we share stories, tips, and specific strategies on how you as a teenage kid can overcome any struggle in life. I've interviewed over 55 people from 7 different countries on what they have gone through, like relationship issues, confidence issues, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, depression, issues at home, whatever it is. I've interviewed over 55 people on those struggles, how they overcame it, and how you can too. During quarantine, a lot of people have been suffering. Some people have been laid off and their family is not doing well financially. Some people have it rough at home. Some people have it rough in school. Everyone has different struggles in different countries, which is why I came out with the program Building Resilience 101. The sole purpose of this course is to help you build the skills of being resilient. And being resilient will lead to higher confidence, you managing your emotions, leading to a more fulfilling life, leading to you pursuing your purpose. And I'm going to show you on how to do all those things in an 8-module course. I also included a bonus module on how you can monetize your passion. I also will include you in a Facebook community group with other people taking the course where you can network with other individuals. And I will also include a monthly Q&A session. If you want a 50% discount, I'm only including the 50% discount to the first 10 individuals that sign up. And the discount code is going to be podcast, PODCAST. The first 10 people that uses the discount code podcast will get 50% off my course. And the link of the course is in the description. So go ahead and check it out. It's been exactly 11 years since I graduated high school. I'm about to turn 29 years old, and it's crazy how time flies. I remember graduating high school, I was going into the University of South Florida, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And that summer, I worked a lot. I worked about 30 to 40 hours a week at the movie theater, making minimum wage, barely paying any bills. And I was scared. I was scared for a new life. And I remember that summer was probably the most I ever hung out with my friends, because I didn't really get a chance to hang out with my friends because I was always working during school. My parents were a little bit strict back then, so I didn't really go out as much. So this was an opportunity for me to hang out with my friends, work, make some extra income, and be super, super excited for college. But I wish someone was there guiding me, telling me kind of what to do during that summer, because during that summer I kind of just winged everything. Doesn't a lot of us just wing stuff half the time? But with me being by your side, with you listening to the Teenage Impact Podcast, I do want to recommend you doing 5 of these activities during this summer. And this podcast episode is specifically for high school graduates, but anyone from any grade can do these activities at any time. So here we go. The first activity you should be doing is learning. I know the last activity you want to do right now is learn. You just went through 12 years of schooling, you just graduated, and you're about to start college and read some more textbooks. But I'm not telling you to learn the stuff that they teach you in high school and in college. I'm talking about self-help and personal development. Get into those niches. Learn how to start a business. Learn about marketing. Learn how to have your own podcast. Learn about discovering yourself. Learn about how you can become resilient. Learn about public speaking. Learn about how to become a better leader. Learn about communication. Learn about sales. These are a lot of things that school specifically does not teach you. And the best thing you can do is buy nonfiction books. Take courses. Online courses is anywhere from being free to being $1,000. And yes, it might seem expensive, but spending a few $100s during that summer of learning on how you can grow yourself is going to be well worth it. Because let me tell you, in college, each class is about $800 to $1,000. And to be honest, a lot of them are, for me, it wasn't worth it. But for some people, it was worth it. You probably take away and retain maybe 20 to 30% of the information you learn from college and apply it to the real world. But on the online courses I'm telling you to take will probably change your life forever. So a few $100s may seem like a lot, especially as a high school senior going into college, but the benefits you will get out of it compared to all your other college freshmen that you will be competing against, you're going to be much more ahead than some of your classmates. Or if you don't have enough money to purchase online courses, then go ahead and watch YouTube videos. You can basically find everything online. When I graduated high school, YouTube wasn't used for learning. YouTube was used for funny videos. So I wish I had stuff like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, where I would see these self-help gurus and these personal development coaches and these motivational videos, because I probably would have been much more ahead by now. So use your resources like the internet, get into personal development, because when you go into college and when you start joining different extracurricular activities and organizations, you're gonna learn how to be a better leader. The second activity you should be doing is creating a side hustle or some side income. Wouldn't it be nice to have make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 or $1,000 to $3,000 a month before going to college, save up some money for college, and even make some money while being a freshman in college? If you have a part-time job and you're working 20 to 40 hours a week, maybe pursue that side hustle for 10 hours a week or 15 hours a week until you get off the ground and you can quit your part-time job. Because you being in this part-time job, you're probably making minimum wage. Most of you are probably making minimum wage if you're 17, 18 years old or close to minimum wage. And you're working hard and you're not getting paid enough. So why not work hard for something and get paid more so you can have more money for college? Third activity you should be doing is spending time with your loved ones, like your family and your friends from high school. Some of you will part ways by going to a different city or a different state, or maybe even a different country than your family and then from your high school friends. Even if you are in the same city, then from your high school friends and from your family members, there's a high chance that you're gonna get busy, life will get in the way, and you will see them less and less and less, because you're probably working a part-time job, you're going to school, you may have extracurricular activities, maybe you want to join a fraternity or sorority. So life will get busy. Spend as much time with your loved ones as possible. Create memories with them, have barbecues, go to the movies once this whole quarantine is over, and create these memories now, because you're gonna miss them starting freshman year. Fourth thing you should be doing is creating morning rituals. I had no idea what morning rituals were in high school. I thought they were just this thing that adults do, but no. Morning rituals can set you up to succeed in the day. It can put you in the right state of mind so you can be more productive, make more money, learn more, be more present with your family members and your loved ones. And by morning rituals, what I do is I walk for 15 minutes with high beat music. I write and journal, and I meditate and list out what I'm grateful for. And I spend these 30 minutes to do my morning rituals so I could set myself up to feel good about myself. And when I feel good about myself, I am more likely to be productive. When you set morning rituals, you're probably going to have to play around with it. Maybe some of you will like reading in the morning. Some of you want your morning coffee. Some of you will probably go out for a run or lift some weights. Some of you will probably draw or make some music. Whatever your morning rituals is, be consistent every single day so you can set up your day for success And this will not only help you for the summer if you do have side hustles and if you do have a part-time job, but it's going to really help you in college so you can get those A's and B's and set you up for the future for a good job. And finally, number 5, network. By networking, now it's hard because people are trying to stay distant with each other, but we have a thing called LinkedIn and we have a thing called Instagram where you can network with anyone around the world. I networked with 57 people so far from 7 different countries just from Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And what you can do, I'm the king of networking. I've learned how to network in the past 3 or 4 years after graduating college, going to a room filled with strangers and making connections with them and becoming friends with them, to networking online. And what you can do right now is, first you got to see exactly what you want to do. Maybe you want to start a side hustle, maybe you want to major in a specific thing. Create a LinkedIn and create an Instagram account. Those 2 things, that social media accounts that you should create if you don't already have. And list out a few keywords of the industry you want to go in, or the major you want to do, or the side hustle you want to create. And list out a few keywords, search it on Instagram and LinkedIn, and see who those top people are. Now, don't message everyone. I would say message the ones who have anywhere from 5,000 to 25, 30,000 followers, because those are the ones who probably created a powerful brand, know what they're talking about, but not too famous where they won't respond. Don't be afraid of people not responding. If you send out 20 messages a day, if one person responds, then you're golden. Because then if you send out 100 messages in a week and 5 people respond every single week, by the end of, I would say 10 weeks, by the end of summer, you're gonna have 50 new connections. And what you should do is, when you're messaging them, don't just have the same message for everyone. See what they're posting about, see what's going on in their life, and anything on the news for them. See if they released a new product. Introduce yourself, who you are, what college you're going to, what are your goals in life, and mention a recent post that you saw or something that's happening in their life, and make a genuine comment about it. And then finally ask for about 10 minutes of their time. Most people will give up 10 minutes of the time for someone who's going to college to give them advice. Most people will not say no unless they don't see it. But just be really genuine, make it short, enticing, and genuine. So let's pretend I'm going back 11 years and I'm about to be a freshman. A message I could be sending to someone can sound like this. Hi Tom, my name is Shelomo Solson. I'm going to be a freshman at the University of South Florida. I'm super interested in entrepreneurship and starting my own business, but don't know where to start. I noticed you have a successful clothing brand. I was wondering if I can have 10 minutes of your time over the phone to ask you for some valuable advice. That's short, generic, genuine, and if I'm an adult and I have a high school senior messaging me this, I will most likely say yes. I'll talk to you for 10 minutes. I'll try to fill it in. 10 minutes is not that much time. Once you're done talking to them for 10 minutes, don't just stop there. After those 10 minutes are over, try to have a genuine conversation with them. And once you have a genuine conversation with them, try to see what some of their needs are, because if they are successful in whatever they're doing, most likely they're busy and they have a couple gaps they want to fill. Ask if you can intern for them for free. So if they have maybe a marketing need where they need to create some videos, but they don't really want to pay someone, offer your time for 10 hours a week for free, and in exchange they mentor you for 20 minutes out of the week. If they say no, then it's fine, no hard feelings. But if they say yes, well, guess what? You have some internship experience at 18 years old, at 17 years old, while getting mentored by someone who is successful. But if they don't really have a need, ask for the email address, ask to keep in touch, and try to keep in touch with them every so often. And even when it comes to holidays, wish them happy holidays, or if you know their birthday from social media, text them or email them happy birthday. It's a little bit more personal. So by the end of the summer, you should have 50 contacts right there. If you continuously do this every week and try to have one conversation a week, imagine there's 52 weeks in a year. You're gonna have 200 contacts by the end of college. And keep those people in an Excel file, an Excel sheet, their name, what company they work for, their title, their email address, and their phone number, and their birthday. And keep that list in an Excel file, because you never know when you need them or they need you. That was probably my longest tip, but I would really stress the importance of doing these 5 activities right before college, because it's going to set you up for greater success for these next 4 or 5 years in college. And remember, don't put too much pressure on yourself. That's exactly what I did. I think my number one goal when I was graduating high school, going to college, was I wasn't really thinking about my studies. I wasn't really thinking about becoming successful. All I wanted to do was become more social and become a leader, because I wasn't confident back then. I achieved that goal 11 years later. Going to college with a focus in mind, going to college with a drive. Partying is good. Having a good time, dating around is good. But what's really good is doing all those things, but also having all your stuff together at the same time. So I wish you the best of luck going to college. If you're not going to college, that's not a bad thing either. Use these years and months to discover who you are. And Building Resilience 101 is a perfect course where I help you really discover who you are as a person, help you manage your emotions, and help you overcome any adversity that you're going through in life. So remember, if you want that 50% off of my course, the discount code for my course is podcast, PODCAST. The link of the course is in the description. And if you do have any questions for me, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Shelomo Solson. DM me. I will gladly answer any of your questions about this podcast episode. And until next time, peace.